What is going on, everybody? Sorry for the delay. I have been a little bit sick. I've just been hibernating. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've been hibernating, getting a little scruffy. But that's besides the point. This video is the DLC pack for the interview. This video includes my sister, my mom, my dad. Short and sweet kind of video. Didn't want it to be too long, but also because I have other things I'm trying to work on as well. 2 more videos for you guys. The season finale for season 2. I have a big plan for it. I have a vision for it, which I'm hoping I'm gonna execute it. Why am I gonna put that negative energy out there? But anyways, won't make the intro too long. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.
Preséntate tú mismo.
Mi nombre es Carmen Mercado.
They call me Tony Stark.
My name is Giovanna.
Ready?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself to the people who may or may not know you.
Hello, you probably don't know me.
Probably don't.
Probably don't. My name is Giovanna, and I am Alexander's... Oh, wait. What's your name?
Alexandra. What was your name? Introduce yourself to the people who may or may not know you.
You probably don't know me, but my name is Giovanna, and I am Alex's older sister.
This is my older sister. How would you describe the kind of person I am?
I think that you are... I honestly don't think I have ever met anyone like you. I feel like you have a certain personality where it's kind of hard to read you right away. Once you get to know Alex, he's a very genuine person. At least me, watching him grow up as an older sibling, we have gone through a lot here in our home. So it's been really amazing watching him grow and evolve as a person. And I think right now he's the best version of himself he's ever been up to this age, of course. And it's just so fun watching him grow. And I feel like as a person, he's fun, he's funny, he's caring, he's super thoughtful, and he is open to listening to literally anything that I ever have to say. And he's literally like a best friend. Like once you get to know him and you're like open and you get along with him, like it literally feels like you have a best friend.
You touched on this just a little bit at the beginning. What was I like growing up as your little brother?
Growing up, Alex was very closed off. I feel like for many years, he would only open up to me, only talk to me, honestly, even in conversations. If anybody had a question, he would look at me for an answer first, or I would answer for him. So that's the type of person he was growing up, very closed off. It was really hard to read him, especially back then. That's kind of the only thing I can think of. I feel like, but with him, he was always very fun as a little kid with me. We were always singing, dancing, doing so much things together, literally everywhere. No matter where we were with different babysitters or nannies, whoever we were with, we would always just be having fun. But being closed off was like the biggest personality trait that you had.
Yep.
Silence.
What's your funniest memory of us together?
I feel like there's so many.
There is so many.
A memory that's not going to the grave that I can say on a public platform.
There ain't anything.
I think one that's really... No, it's kind of fucked up. Never mind.
Wait.
Can I say that one?
Are you talking about baseball? Yeah, it's really funny.
Okay. So one time, we used to play on the Wii for multiple years growing up until obviously it started kind of dying down once new electronics came into the picture. But a couple years ago, specifically when our niece, who's currently 7, was around 2 years old,
Yeah.
we brought out the Wii again and we connected it, and it was like, oh cool, we're gonna play the Wii. And we're playing baseball and we have like a toddler running around, so we're like watching out. We're literally watching out, making sure she's not in the way at all. We're playing baseball, and you know, we're doing like full force as if we're actually playing, like boosh, and so we're like, all right, watching out for the little girl before we... Anyways, so it's Alex's turn, and we're like, oh, Jade, okay, we're clear. And then boom, he hit the out of her head. He hit your head, girl.
For real?
JD, can you tell him that it's okay?
Tell him that you're okay.
Tell him that you're okay.
I'm okay.
That was
Okay.
5 years ago. But literally, the thing is, I think you hit her so hard that she didn't even like
Yeah, she was laughing.
feel it. Like she kind of giggled. And I remember just holding her head. And you know how kids react depending on your reaction. So all of
Yeah.
us were just like, ha.
Also,
No, because you're chewing. She's telling us to go.
that answer was not forced. She said that it's okay on her own free will. Just to let y'all know. JD, right? Everything's okay. You know that I didn't. That you know I love you. I'm a really cool uncle.
Yeah, I'm okay.
That's funny.
Was there anything I did as a kid that you knew meant I'd be different from everyone else?
I don't think it was anything you did in particular, but I knew you would be different because specifically with your hemophilia, you never did like sports, obviously, and either way, I feel like it kind of helped that our school didn't even offer that, to be honest. So it didn't feel like I feel like at a regular school, like a regular public school, you would have felt the difference more because you know a lot of kids are involved in extracurricular activities, but since our school didn't really offer it, it wasn't like a big impact on him. But he knew, like in recess, PE, stuff like that, he had to be a lot more careful because of his condition. So I knew, like growing up, I knew for a fact whatever he was going to do with his life, he was going to find a way to where that didn't affect him or impact him in any way, and he was going to look at it in a positive way. He's doing something where he can't be affected in any way, and if anything, he's embracing it now, like him being a public figure, you know, up and coming. He's embracing it, and literally nothing is wrong with it. It is not something that stops you from following your dreams at all. But I knew that him having that was going to have a different path for him. We just didn't know what, and I think you found the perfect thing.
How have you seen me change over the years?
Change?
Is there one big drastic change that had you like, whoa?
To be honest, the biggest whoa, I feel like a lot of these answers are similar with the questions you're asking me, but the biggest whoa was his personality and him being so much more open now. I feel like even like in the past 5 years, I could say like him starting to, you know, transition into high school and then finding a job whenever you started working at Doug with Dad, whenever I helped him get Target, starting to work and talking to more people, because like I said, he was very closed off as a kid and teenager. I saw him open up more and more as the years went by, at least these past couple years, and I feel like that's the most drastic change, because now he's like on camera talking, he's doing things that like even I wanted to do in the past and I'm still shy to get around, and now I feel inspired, you know, watching him, because I know how he was as a kid, as a teenager, and right now obviously like you're going on 20, you're already entering your 20s, and it's like crazy to see how much you've changed, how open you are, the different things that you're doing, the opportunities that he's taking, that I feel like if I were in your shoes, or I know that at that age I would have never like taken that leap out of just being shy, you know. So I think that's the biggest whoa, how the shift in your personality from being so closed off, like you still obviously you have your boundaries, but you're not that little boy closed in like four walls, not wanting to be outside the box at all. Sorry, I'm moving my hands a
No,
lot.
it's okay.
I'm like,
But yeah, anyways. What's a challenge you've seen me go through that people don't know about?
I think the biggest challenge is a little bit personal, but it's like a family issue that we have. And obviously, him being the youngest, he has watched everything unfold growing up. So I feel like the biggest challenge was just being in a position where you're seeing everything happen, but being, you know, the young one, it's hard to really speak on how you feel, know how to be there for someone, knowing that, you know, everybody is being there for you because you are the kid, but at the same time, there's moments where you feel like maybe there's too much going on where no one's paying attention to you. And obviously, like, our whole family has gone through different things, and I feel like with him it was more of a mental toll, because it was more of like watching everything unfold, although he wasn't like in the center of it, but he saw everything happening, you know. And obviously there was a specific situation where you were in the center of it, and it was very unfortunate. So seeing him go through that challenge, that mental health challenge, you know, going to therapy, which obviously is very important for people that are going through any issues, it helps a lot, and I feel like that did help you a lot. It's part of that growth that you've had in the transition of these past years, like 16, 17, 18, 19, now moving on to 20, like the growth that you've had even in the last 3 years has been major. So I feel like the biggest challenge would probably be, you know, mental health and everything that was going on in this house. Thankfully everything is okay now, but it was years of mental health struggles.
And this is a big reason why I wanted to do the second part or include my family in this, because I did want to touch on mental health and how important it is. No matter what you're going through, whatever it may be, talk to someone. It honestly helped me, because when you feel you have nobody and you think you can figure it all out, you really can't. And going to therapy and having that guidance and that help that I had, it just made me feel way better. It made me turn into a better person. It's something that is really important, and that it should be a topic that's touched on. And for you, even if it's something small, big, something you feel like you don't think you can talk to anybody to, you can always talk to someone. Find someone to talk to, and if you think you don't have anybody to talk to, there's God. You know, you just don't sit with that. Don't let it all build up, because it's not worth it in the end. It makes things a whole lot worse. It's like filling up a balloon with water until it bursts, and you don't want your balloon to burst. What are your thoughts on my career path and the different things I want to do?
I love it, to be honest. I feel like this is a career path that even I have found intriguing, and I know there's so many people that are interested but are scared to take that first step. Know the money that it might have to take as well for the equipment.
What are your thoughts on my career path and the different things that I want to achieve, different things I want to do?
Career path wise, I love it, to be honest. It's super exciting seeing him do all these different things, going out. He's made so many friends, thinking of content for videos, putting the money in for computer, camera equipment, like all these different things that does take effort, especially as someone, being young. It's hard to fully have that ambition and drive. And he has it, and he's been killing it. And everybody starts somewhere, and it's actually very inspiring, because it's something that I've been interested in since I was a kid, and I'm still like shy about it. So it's super fun to watch and see him grow into this adult and having a career where he's super excited about, and it's actually something that he's passionate about, not something that someone is forcing onto you, and that's why it's literally flowing so easily coming from you. And what was the other part?
About the different things I want to do with just after being a model. After being a model, I want to dabble in the music industry, the fashion industry.
Okay. For the other things he wants to do in his career, because of course he's not focusing on one thing. There's so many things that he wants to do, which is so fun to have too. Like, I've done all these things in my life, and wanting to do that so young and putting, your mind to it, I feel like that's going to be super awesome. Like, I love hearing that you want to do that, and it's cool that you're not focusing on only one thing, because maybe you will lose passion for sitting down in front of a camera. Maybe there's other things that excite you, like he has said, modeling, music, like all these different things in the entertainment industry are always there. It's literally never going to die. So I think it's super cool.
When have you felt proudest of me?
Right now is definitely the proudest I am of you. I feel like right now, being 19 going on to 20, with everything that you have accomplished, and this is literally only the beginning, you've already done so much, and you've done things that is going to help you in the future too. And I really hope 2026 is full of opportunities for you, now that you've ended this year kind of stabilizing everything where you're at, your channels, your equipment, literally everything. So right now is definitely the proudest I am of you, because you have something going for yourself, and even when you have bad days, you put that into your work and what you're creating. So right now, I'm the proudest.
Thank you. That means a lot. What's one piece of advice you'd want me to carry for the next 10 years?
A lot of advice. I think the most important thing and cut that, but I might actually answer the way that I wanted to answer family-wise. Yeah, I'm starting over. Okay, one piece of advice that I would want you to carry with you forever, not just the next 10 years, is to always keep in touch with us. You know, I feel like me right now, no matter what we've gone through, it's very like peaceful, and I know you feel this too, knowing that at the end of the day we have each other, we can look for each other. No matter what time it is, I call you at 3 a.m., you'll answer me. Just always know that your family is there for you no matter what you're going through. Like, especially in this career, when it comes to traveling, all these opportunities could be around the world, but always being safe. And if anything is needed, or if anything feels off, or if you know you need a break, I would hate to see you go into just a hole of depression and all these things that could come from being alone sometimes. And I just hope that you always know to always talk to somebody, always reach out. If you don't want to reach out to mom and dad, like, I'm always here. I want you to know that you always need to talk to somebody if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling a negative emotion that you don't know who to talk to about it, you don't know how to act on it, because sometimes it's a certain emotional thing that it makes you want to make an impulsive decision or impulsive move or anything. I just hope that you always remember that we're here for you, and if it's not mom and dad, that I'm here. And as much as I would say talk to a friend, you know that you have a friend in me. So that's the best advice I can give you, is talk to someone if you're not okay, or if you're feeling down, or if you're lonely, because you might be on the other side of the world, who knows, with this career.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to add, or anything you want to ask me to end this off?
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, in all honesty,
10 years, you'll be going on 30.
I'll be 30. So, being 30, I'll be already established as a supermodel. My face has been on Time. My face has been on Vogue. There might even be a chance that my face is on Forbes, because of the fact that I'm a hemophiliac and I'm achieving, or I've accomplished so much business-wise. Financially, I was put on the face of Forbes for being a hemophiliac and what I'm capable of. Same with Time, same with Vogue, for those same reasons of being a hemophiliac and going against the grain of what being a hemophiliac is, because doctors have always tried to show me into being stuck in a corporate life just because of the benefits a job may have that I would need to get my medicine.
Yeah.
So being on those magazines and transitioning into both music and fashion somewhat simultaneously, because music is something I will for sure have started and doing somewhat decent by the time I'm 25. But by the time I'm 30 years old, I'll have accumulated enough knowledge of the fashion industry, garments, and all these other intricate things that go into clothes,
Mm-hmm.
to the point where I can start my own fashion house. Not even like a regular brand of fashion house is something I want to create. If not a fashion house, a head designer of either Dior. I think I'd have a pretty interesting image for Margiela. Whatever vision I have at the time will be very innovative and different for each of those fashion houses.
Nice.
That's where I see myself by the time I'm 30.
Good answer.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of this. It means a lot. Yeah.
Mi nombre es Carmen Mercado y soy la mamá de Alexander.
Gracias.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. Como mamá, ¿tú qué piensas en mi career choice, en mi carrera que yo quiero hacer? Primero con modelando y luego con diseñador de ropa, haciendo música también. Todavía haciendo esto con los videos y las fotos también.
Para mí es algo interesante, algo nuevo, que no sé cómo realmente cómo funciona, cómo vas, pero estoy muy contenta con todo lo que tú has estado haciendo, porque estás logrando lo que tú realmente quieres hacer en tu vida. Tú quieres hacer eso y veo que has progresado mucho en tus videos, en tus Instagram, en tus fotos. O sea, es algo que veo que realmente que sí te gusta y que lo estás haciendo porque es tu pasión, porque te gusta.
¿Qué piensas tu mente como mamá en general, los niños que están escogiendo no irse a la escuela y poner todo su tiempo y dinero en un business, puede ser bueno o malo. ¿Tú qué piensas en eso? Y también los que escojan a ir a la escuela.
Pues yo pienso que es bueno y es malo, porque a veces si no estudias y eres bueno en donde vas a trabajar, y pues no fuiste a la escuela, pero como quiera tu inteligencia, tu capacidad es de querer aprender, de querer saber en un ambiente de trabajo, y pues vas a crecer. O los que sí van a la escuela, muchos van a la escuela solo por entregarle a su papá un título de que aquí está, porque tú querías que estudiara. Pero a veces uno como papá comete errores de decirle, va a la escuela, pero ellos van a veces forzados y no quieren estudiar porque a lo mejor ellos quieren hacer otra cosa.
¿Y tú qué piensas en mi decisión a no ir a la escuela?
Pues pienso que es tu decisión, porque yo ya no puedo obligarte a ir a la escuela, porque yo siento que a la larga tú te vas a dar cuenta, si tú quieres seguir en esto vas a tener que aprender, a lo mejor vas a tener que ir a tomar un curso a la escuela para crecer más, para aprender más. Pero pienso que es decisión tuya no querer ir a la escuela, yo no puedo obligarte, yo cumplí como mamá hasta cierto punto, pero de cierta edad o cierto donde graduaste, yo sí te hubiera querido obligar, pero como quiera no lo hice, entonces no seguiste estudiando, pero estás haciendo cosas positivas.
Pregunta chistoso. ¿Qué piensas en mi estilo y cómo me he visto? ¿Así se dice?
Está bien, porque te ves bien y cada uno debemos de respetar la forma de vestir de cada quien. Solamente si es algo que yo veo que no se te ve bien, obviamente te voy a decir, pero no te voy a decir quítatelo, porque no, si tú lo quieres usar, lo vas a usar, pero yo no te voy a obligar a que uses ropa que yo quiera que uses, porque ya no estás en edad de que yo te obligue a hacer algo que no.
Y para terminarlo, ¿hay algo que me quieres preguntar o me quieres decir o también decirle a la gente?
Pues estoy muy orgullosa de ti, de todo lo que has hecho, lo que has crecido, lo que has madurado, y quiero que sigas adelante.
Muchas gracias.
Estoy mucho.
Te quiero mucho. Preséntate tú mismo.
Hola, soy Francisco Bolaños. They call me Tony Stark. Soy papá de Alexander Bolaños.
Gracias.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. ¿Qué piensas en mi estilo de ropa? ¿Cómo yo me he visto? ¿Así se dice?
Sí. No comments. yo tengo mi estilo, fue respetable y te respeto tu estilo.
How am I as a son? ¿Cómo soy como hijo?
Bueno, como hijo, tienes un gran corazón, eres muy reservado, a veces poco difícil para ti demostrar cariño, no hablas mucho, pero es un buen chico.
Es el gran cambio que tuviste en mi carácter.
Bueno, has cambiado demasiado desde de 15 años hacia los 19. En 4 años has cambiado demasiado comparado a como eras antes. Muy, muy reservado, muy callado. Ahora obviamente estás creciendo, conociendo gente, trabajando, conociendo en sí la vida, qué difícil es. Entonces has tomado conciencia de que no es fácil y has cambiado bastante para bien.
Como papá, what's been your proudest moment?
Estoy orgulloso de que has visto por ti maneras de hacer cosas bien, que has intentado, por lo menos no te quedas sin hacer nada. Tienes ideas, tienes sueños y pues tú pelea por tus sueños. Tienes que seguir haciendo eso y vas bien, vas por buen camino. Pues nunca quitar en tu mente el querer aprender. Uno aprende cada día y te veo progresando.
Esto es algo que te quiero preguntar porque hay muchos que no quieren ir a la escuela porque ellos solo piensan que pueden poner todo su tiempo en una cosa y a ser pues rico, a ser successful en esa cosa. Pero hay muchos que escogen algo que no está bien. Como papá en general, ¿tú qué piensas en el decision que yo escogí to not go to school?
Bueno, lo más importante de eso, si quieres seguir escuela o no seguir escuela, sabemos todo el mundo que getting educated es mejor que no tener. Uno quería que sus hijos fueran mejor que uno, que tuvieran carrera, pero yo no puedo obligarlos a algo que no quieren. Pero que tengas en mente que tienes que aprender, siempre aprender y ser mejor. En tu persona, para el bien tuyo, y siempre con valores familiares, respeto a los demás.
Y para terminarlo, ¿hay algo que me quieres decir, que me quieres preguntar, o algo que tú quieres decir a la gente?
Ya. Yo quiero que él consiga todos sus sueños, que gane mucho dinero para que me pueda pagar lo que me debe.
Sí, voy a hacer eso.
Okay. Porque he invertido mucho dinero en ese niño. Pero lo importante es de que quiero decirte que siempre tienes a tus papás al lado de ti, apoyándote. Vamos a ver por ti y te vamos a dar consejos cuando tú los quieras de nosotros. No necesitamos decírtelos todo el tiempo. Tú quieres una opinión, aquí está tu papá. Que nunca olvides que te amamos, que te queremos, que siempre vamos a estar cerca de ti. Mientras Dios nos permita y nos dé vida, aquí estaré para ti.
Muchas gracias.
De nada, Mapuy.
You hit the club and made it rain. You spent like 50 on the chain, but every 365, bro, you